What's going on, guys? Zach Voted here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about one, why is it important to find a mentor? Number two, how you can find a mentor in your profession. Whether you're a sales professional, maybe you want to build a restaurant or have your own restaurant business, maybe you're in e-commerce or whatever kind of business you want to build. I'm going to show you guys how you can find a mentor in your area and cut the learning curve so that you can succeed at a faster rate. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. And if you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and hit the post notification bell. That way you get notified of all my future videos. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in. So why is it important to find a mentor? Okay, really what finding a mentor can do for you is help you cut the learning curve and accelerate your way to success in building that wealth in business. So that's the importance of finding a mentor. And what I'm going to do here to kind of paint the picture is I'm going to draw a timeline real fast. And just for example, well, this is actually a fact I read somewhere. I can't remember what the source was, but it takes the average millionaire 10 years to accumulate $1 million. Okay, so that's a long time. 10 years of your life. You know, let's say the average person lives to age 85. Okay, and this is just for example purposes. And let's say you don't get into business until, just for the sake of this video, let's say, I know some of you guys are probably in your 30s, 40s, maybe looking to get out of the corporate world and you want to become your own boss. Some of you guys are probably young in high school, just wanting to make, a couple $100 a month. Okay, so maybe some of you guys are like 16, 18 in college. Let's say you're 25, all right, for the sake of the video. So a quarter of your life is already behind you, right? Nothing you can do about this whole area right here. That's all gone, right? Okay, so, and they say it's going to take you 10 years just to accumulate $1 million. And you want to be able to build $1 million business, as fast as possible so that you can continue to reinvest in other assets and cash flows and continue to build your empire, for whatever your reason is, whatever you want to do in life, however you want to create an impact for your family or yourself or, whoever it is. So, average $1 million, 10 years. And let's say you first get into business when you're 25. Obviously, chances are your first couple businesses are not going to be successful. You're going to be losing a bunch of money. And not only that, but you're going to be losing a bunch of time. Now, the only good thing about it is you're going to be learning a lot. Okay, every failure comes with a lesson that you should learn. And you should be able to move on from it and not do the same mistake or not make the same mistake in business again. And this is why it's important to find a mentor so that you can avoid those mistakes without going through the trial and error, without failing, without spending, tens of thousands of dollars on your first couple businesses in 1 to 3 years, just so you can get your feet off the ground. Okay, so your first 1 to 2 years in business without a mentor, you're going to be failing. You're going to be tripping over your feet. You're going to be learning. It's going to be a learning process. You're probably not going to be making a whole bunch of money. And depending on your industry, it's going to be tough. And that's why you should find a mentor so they can help you cut the learning curve. They can tell you to avoid this. They could tell you based on experience. They can share their stories with you and tell you to avoid this situation or not use this marketing tactic or this strategy, or you need to get this kind of CPA so you can write this off as a business expense, et cetera, et cetera. And that way you can reinvest your earnings and continue to grow and grow based on their knowledge and their experience that they've already gone through. And that's why it's important to find a mentor, because imagine if you could create $1 million business in half the time with a mentor in 5 years. So if you do get started when you're 25, boom, when you're 30, you have $1 million business. Okay, and 30 is young. 30 is a young age to have $1 million business, right? A lot of people above 30 would love to have $1 million business at their age now, even in their 40s and 50s and even older. Okay, because that can go a long way. $1 million business you can sell for, between 3 and 5 times net profits if you want to cash out and retire, or you can reinvest your earnings and maybe create new streams of cash flow or create new investments. Okay, so that's important. Why that's the reason why you should have a mentor and why you should go get a mentor. And now I'm going to get into how you can go find yourself a mentor in your specific area, whether you want to build a restaurant or own a restaurant, right? Or maybe you're a sales professional, right? Whether in your real estate, insurance, financial services, whatever it may be. Or maybe you're in e-commerce and you're just trying to build a brand, a clothing company. Whatever it is, I'm going to show you guys how you can find a mentor, how you don't have to reinvent the wheel. All you have to do is find what tactics and strategies work and then implement it. And you don't want to copy them, but you want to implement the strategies and tactics that work for them and just make it for your own brand, your own name for yourself. So we're going to get into that now. Okay, guys, how can you go out there and find a mentor today? Regardless of your industry, whatever industry you're in, how can you go out there? What are some action steps that you can take right now to find yourself a mentor, to cut the learning curve, and to go ahead and start getting results immediately? So I'm going to go ahead and hop into my computer real quick, and let's get started. Now, it's actually very simple to go out there and find yourself a mentor, guys. Okay, the strategies are easy, it's simple, but you've got to be able to put in the work. You've got to be willing to go out there. You've got to be a hustler, and you've got to have grit, okay? Because when you're first getting started in business, the only way that you're going to be successful in building a book of business is if you put yourself out there, get your name out there, get your face out there, and start building a reputation for yourself. So the first way that I'm going to talk about here is going to be, something like I said, it's door knocking, okay? And when I say door knocking, I'm not talking about going house to house. I mean, let's say you want to open up your own restaurant business, okay? You want to open up your own insurance agency. You want to get into real estate and sell real estate or invest in real estate. You've got to go knock on freaking doors like businesses, like commercial buildings, and introduce yourself. Go to office buildings, go to restaurants, and just collect information. Collect as much information as you can. Okay, you've got to go out there. A lot of the times the owners are not going to be there, so just speak with the manager, ask questions, pick up business cards, and then that takes us to step 2, which is going to be cold calling. All right, cold calling the people that you want to get yourself involved around. Okay, whether it's the owner of the restaurant down the street or a realtor in your area that's closing 10 deals a month. Okay, all you got to do is call them up and tell them, hey, I'm new into the industry and I'm looking for someone I can partner up with, build relationships with, and do business with in exchange for some mentorship. And that's really all it takes. I mean, those are 2 ways that you could go after it and get started right now, today. These are action steps. I know people hate door knocking and cold calling, but that's what works. That's the way that you get started, because as of right now, in your industry, in your location, and if you're just getting started, then no one knows about you. No one knows that, or no one knows what your face is. No one knows that you're in business or in their industry. So this is how you're going to get yourself out there. Another way that you can find leads is Yelp.com and Facebook groups. Okay, these ones are huge. So if you don't feel like going on knocking on doors, if you're afraid to pick up the phone and start dialing, then one, you're probably, I don't know if you have what it takes, honestly, because cold calling and door knocking, those are huge success tactics in business that a lot of people have had a lot of success with. But you could just go to Yelp.com and get the people's phone numbers from there. Okay, I'll go ahead and walk you guys through that, as well as Facebook groups. So we're going to come over here, go to Yelp.com, and you're going to enter in your location. So let's just say our target market is San Francisco, California. That's what popped up. So if you want to be a CPA, here you go. You can search accountants, burger joints, or restaurants in the area. So let's go ahead and look for some real estate agents in the area. Let's say you want to be a successful real estate agent. You want to sell real estate. Maybe you want to buy real estate. So the first couple that pop up are going to be ads, okay? And then when you scroll down a little ways, it'll start giving you the results, right, when they start numbering them. So they have, this is probably a pretty big market. So check this out. They've got 10 agents on each page, and there's over 400 pages. All right, so there's almost 5,000 freaking agents in San Francisco that you could call and ask for mentorship or ask to partner with. This is huge. All you have to do is look them up. And here's a phone number right here. And it gives you what areas they're in, some ratings and reviews. And this is literally like a key that you can get yourself started in. Just cold call these people and introduce yourself. Get your name out there and tell them, hey, I'm new to the industry. I'm trying to build a reputation, build a business, and build relationships. And I found your ad on Yelp, or I found your profile on Yelp. I saw that you were successful, had some positive reviews, and I'd like to know if we could partner together in the future or work together, and if I could ask you some questions here and there in exchange for some mentorship. Okay, so that's one way you could do it. That's how you do it on Yelp, right? Now let's go over to the Facebook groups. So same thing here. When you log into your Facebook account, you can come up to the search bar and just search real estate agents. And this is huge because they have real estate pages. That's where like your company's fan pages are going to be. They have groups right here. That's what we're going to click on. And they also have events over here. So if there's any events in your area going on, then you could definitely attend events, collect business cards, and that way you could actually really get your face out there and meet people in person. And also, if you have your current location on, then Facebook will pick up some realtors literally down the street from you, and you can contact those people that are right down the street. So come over here to groups and check this out. The Real Estate Millionaire Mastermind, Wholesale Real Estate USA, Real Estate Professionals, thousands and thousands of members across the country are in these groups. And all you have to do is request to join. Just click on join, and then answer a couple questions, and you'll get approved probably within 24 hours in most cases. And if you're looking at a specific location, then just do real estate agents and then space and then type in whatever location you're in or near me. And that's really it, guys. That's all it really takes to go ahead and get started and get your name out there. And then to reach out to those people, you can send them a message on Facebook. You can give them a call if their phone number's on their account. Give them a call if you use the Yelp way, or if you're cold calling and door knocking, that's the best way to do it. Get your face out there, and this is how you build relationships fast, guys. And I know a lot of people don't like cold calling or knocking on doors, but when you don't know anyone in your industry and you're trying to get started in a new industry and you need to find yourself a mentor, this is the way that you got to do it, or that you can do it, and it'll work. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you benefited from it. I hope you learned something from it. And if you did, feel free to give me a thumbs up down below, and also click on the subscribe button and click the post notification bell as well down below, and that way you'll get notified of all my future videos. And if you really did enjoy it and if you benefited from it, then go ahead and feel free to share it with a friend. That'd be awesome. It'd help us out a lot, and I hope you guys enjoy your day and go out there and crush it.